Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. Well, we're continuing on primitive again. You are on my segment of Craft Around the Clock. And if you have not joined Craft Around the Clock, you need to, because there's crafters all day long. You can pick your style of craft, or at least you have an idea of who's crafting what out there and what you like to see. So we're going to be sticking with primitive for a little bit. I've got a cute basket I want to show you how to do and everything, but if I don't finish here, hey Carolyn, if I don't finish here after my segment of Craft Around the Clock, I'm going to my live page because I've got the baskets I have to do. Hey Lavon, hey Debbie, so don't forget, if you have not joined Craft Around the Clock, you need to. Great crafters, you can pick your style of crafter and everything. So what I wanted to show you, we're doing two bunnies. I went ahead and cut this one out. Hey Sandy, hey Angel. So I cut this one out, and mind you, I'm doing again. Hey Lori, I'm using the drop cloth that's been already coffee stained, okay? We're not done, we got a lot to do. So this is the other bunny we're gonna do. Now, I saw a picture and I just free-handed the bunny. Hey Jennifer, how are you? So let's go ahead and get these cut out. We got lots to do. Now I have two that are dried completely after we coffee stain them, so that'll make things a little easier. But I just wanted to show you, all I did was pinned it. I just pinned this. Hey Bonnie. Oh, thank you. I pinned it so it's easier for me, because you know I have problems with my hands, so you know I'm always messing something up. So I thought I'd just go ahead and cover these up so I don't have to worry about my image moving constantly. This really does help, and then I don't have to struggle so hard. I mean, I still struggle, but not as bad. So now you can do you can do whatever. Hey Tessie, you can do whatever you want to do for a bunny. Now go look at a picture and get creative. It doesn't have to be, you know, it can be your own design. I want to make a floppy eared one yet. It's one of my things I do want to work on. I want to make one with a hat. Make one with a hat. Okay, and mind you, this is all coffee stain. Hey Dewey, how are you? Hey sweet Jamie, hey Sheila. So you can do you. So get creative. You can take a design somebody's got and change it up or use theirs, because even though you use somebody else's design as in just a picture, it never turns out just like theirs. And you know, bunnies are not that difficult to create. Okay, so we have our two bunnies, okay? We have a basket. Now, like I said, after I'm done here, and if I don't get it finished, I'm going to my regular page to finish it, because we have baskets to make. So I got to show you the basket. So templates are good to have. I save them all. Go from one to the next to the next. You'd be surprised at how many times you're going to go back and use this. Thank you guys for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Okay, so the next thing we got to do is glue. We're going to glue and stuff. Oh, okay, my stuffing's right here. So let's go ahead and glue and stuff. When I use the drop cloth from Home Depot, I like to use heavy glue. It just seems to hold it better. I'm trying to stay on the edges of this bunny, because I got to be able to put the stuffing in there. And this stuff is great for stuffing anything, because it's pretty forgiving. So little at a time, go ahead and stuff. I'm glad you guys are doing well. I'm doing better. I had another nasty headache today. I'm sure it has something to do with this beautiful weather we've been having. God knows what's up in our skies. It's definitely not normal. So we're going to try to stuff him up in his little earies. Kind of like them to stand out a little bit. Now, they don't have to be perfect. This is primitive, guys. Primitive isn't always perfect. This is what I figured would take me just a little bit longer. especially the ears. I'm trying to just get a little bit more up into the ears. Now, you don't have to have them together like that. It's just going to be easier to, hey, Tanya, how are you? Hi, Karen. It's just going to be so much easier to put us all together. Okay, let's keep going. We got a lot to do. Once we're done here, we will coffee grunge this whole entire thing. How are you doing, Deborah? We're going to coffee stain the whole entire thing. So let's go ahead and add more. Stuff it, keep stuffing it. I like to stuff them pretty tight. You want all the features to come out on your bunnies. So take your time, but stuff them. Stuff them bunnies. Because you want the nose to be where the nose is. You want the ears to be where the ears are. Oops, I popped that one. I knew I would do that. And if you pop them, it's okay. Just go in there and shove it back and add some more glue. Little by little, it'll get done. Just gotta hold it sometimes. How are you doing, Deborah? So keep going. If you guys are new to my page, please let me know so we can all welcome you and I can welcome you to my page. I've got all these ideas going through my head already of what I want to do and what I want to make, and oh my goodness, I was just like rolling today. You guys ever get that where you're on a roll, like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, ouch, that hurt. I'm going to do that. Now sometimes the cotton comes out, the batting. It's okay, let it dry. You can cut it. Hey Lori, how are you? Hey. Oh, I got you. Sometimes I don't pay attention to what's going on, but I like to cut these off. Okay, so we're going to keep going. I still got to get his nose a little bit more full because you want that definition in that little nose. Just try to use your fingers to get in there. You can pack it good enough. You can get that batting all the way to his little schnoz there. It really makes a difference when you're doing these to get it right up against his nose. Okay, we're going to keep going. Little steps at a time is a lot easier than trying to fill it all at one time. Okay, I like to let it sit a little bit more so it dries, but it's okay. Hi Dwight, welcome. How are you? Welcome to my page. Hey Sam. Hey Diane. How are y'all doing? Welcome to my page if you're new, but make sure you let me know you're new. Then I can welcome you properly. So I'm on this kick, and Sam, I gotta find the correct silicone. The stuff I bought just, I don't know, drove me nuts because I could not squeeze it out of the squeezer. I didn't buy the squeeze bottle. I bought the pump thing so I could just get a whole bunch, and I could not get it to squeeze out. It was so thick. So I want to make jelly jars, guys. Oh no, I haven't seen anything. I've been so busy. We're celebrating his 70th birthday tomorrow. On Saturday. So I've just been so busy with everything. Oh my goodness. Trying to get the house done and everything. Hi, is it Serena? Hi Serene, how are you? I'll look at it then. Hey Beth. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. And thank you guys for welcoming her. I'm doing great. I get everything all over my fingers. Like I said, little at a time, do this, guys. Take your time. And when we're done, if my time is up, it's up at 9. If I'm not done, I'm going to my page. So if you guys want to follow me on Cypress Designs page, please do so. I'm going to finish baskets too. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Angel. We've been just trying to get stuff done in this house because of the party and that, and it's, I'm going to clean everything. And I woke up with a nasty headache again this morning. I don't know why. Don't worry too much about like glue, because you can go in there and clip that all off. Even though I probably should not do that with my good scissors. So just make sure you're stuffing this baby. That's what takes a little bit of time. Oh, I'll tell him, Jamie. Thank you. So, like I said, we got lots going on this weekend. It's funny because all our birthdays, my husband's is January. Well, my son-in-law is November. He's like the outcast. He's on the other end of the spectrum. And then there's Kurt in January. Then there's my daughter Selena in February. And then March, my grandson, my other daughter. Then comes April. It's my son-in-law, my other son-in-law, my birthday. So it's like one after another after another. Then my granddaughter's May 1st. So we're just like everywhere. So we get it all finished usually at the beginning of the year. And then we get my other son-in-law at the end of the year in November. Hey, Kurt. They all wish you happy birthday. So it's funny. We all are getting there. And of course mine, I don't know if I said mine's April. And I found out how many people's birthday are in April. I was just about flabbergasted. There's two ladies in our neighborhood, my neighbors, Rose and Eva. One's 95, one's 99. She will be 100 years old in April. She is the sweetest soul on this earth next to my mother and his mom, Kurt's mom. Just so sweet. She's from Germany, so you can hear her accent and everything. But she is just so sweet. We made streusel together, German streusel. She gave me her recipe. Now, she had to write it in English for me. Hey, Vay, your birthday too, Dwight? Well, we'll have to have a birthday celebration here, you guys. We'll have to do birthdays or something. I'll get there eventually where I can kind of like give freebies and stuff. I'm just not there yet with anything. I will be eventually. Okay, so we've got him. He doesn't look like much, but he will be when we're done with him, okay? You're aging like fine wine, Kurt. Okay, so this one's done. He looks pretty good for 70 years old. Let me tell you, he went through hell in a handbasket with all this medical, but he's doing really good. So let's get this bunny done, because we're gonna coffee stain these, grunge these babies up. Remember, I'm going to my page after this, because I've got to finish up the baskets. I'm going to show you how to make some really cool baskets, guys. Okay. This is the easiest, and this is the drop cloth. This is the drop cloth. What was that? You're tired? I know I'm tired. Oh, she did live to 100? That's cool, Bonnie. And she's my neighbor, but she is the sweetest thing. So again, let's keep going, because you know I can yak and yak and yak. So let's keep going. But to be 100, wow. My mom would have been 104 in April this year if she was here, but she's not. It's sad when they go, though. This is the struggle right here, is getting these into these ears. Just try to pack them, because you want them to be, oh, do that every time. Ears are just a little bit of a pain. Try to get your glue right on the edge so you can seal that baby up. Yeah, the drop cloth is from Home Depot. Thank you guys, that is a blessing, isn't it? You guys are all so sweet. Thank you guys for popping on and hanging out. And I was just having a field day with this, guys. I just figured this out today. I was trying to work on the house. I got some stuff done, and then I said I got to figure out what I'm gonna do, and figured it out. Somewhere along the way, I figured it out. And see, sometimes this will be what'll happen. Don't worry about it. Keep stuffing it in. Try to get it where you can get that cotton out of the way, the batting. That's why I like to use this heavy-duty glue. Oh, it's going to be a little hot here. This is heavy-duty glue because it usually holds better. Go for it. Yes, don't do that like I do it. I always use my hands. Okay, we're getting there. You just want them stuffed right, otherwise they look crazy. Now let's keep going because the fun is going to begin. This just makes life so much easier, especially primitive. Primitive, you could. It's not a perfection thing, because primitive is kind of like back in the day, they used to just make stuff with what they had. And I'm sure they didn't have drop cloth back in the day, but they made things. Whatever was around, they made them. They had clothes out of whatever. I try not to push too hard on where I have the glue. To get it stuffed though. I don't want any creases. It's got to be stuffed. It's kind of like felting. You got to shove it in there. Oh, I got a little spot right here that needs to be shoved in there. You don't want your ears funky. Oh, my ear popped open. This one popped open now. Figure out how I'm going to hold this out. Burning myself. See, I just don't like when the cotton comes out. Okay, this one, let's see if we get this in here. And like I said, don't worry too much because you can always cut that extra cotton when it gets full of glue. Just let it dry and you can cut it off. Suck up the pain, right guys? Just hold it there. The glue's not too bad, it won't kill you. See, now you'll get this little bit of glue and the fur. Don't worry about it because we can cut that off once it dries. Okay, so the next step, let's get in here, start filling this up. Guys, these baskets I made are really cute. I can't wait to show you. I was trying to figure out, I was just going to do the bunnies, and then I thought, you know, I got to have something to put the bunny in. So I figured it out. Hi, Dorothy. How are you, sweetie? Thank you guys for coming on. I just really had a cool time with these today. Just, it's fun. I've got to buy, I took that little hand sewing machine away. How are you doing, Dorothy? Hey, Melanie. I took that little handheld sewing machine away, and I'm going to get myself a regular one. I want to start sewing some of my stuff up. I do like sewn. This is easy, but sometimes it's nice to have something that's actually on a sewing machine. I'm doing great. Thank you guys. Hey, Vicki. Yes, this is drop cloth. Everything I do, all my pillows, everything is drop cloth. All of a sudden, my nose is running. And make sure you stuff the feet. Get it in there. If you end up popping it, you pop it. It's okay. You just got to keep going back and forth. But these drop cloth can be used for so many things. And when I started doing my pillows, I fell in love with this stuff. The pillows are so much fun, which I need to make some more. Yeah, I just came up with that last year with the drop cloths. I mean, it's just, why spend a lot of money on fabric and stuff if you can use a drop cloth? Trying gently to not pop that, but I do want my foot to have a little bit more oomph pop in there. This is kind of like felting, guys. That's something else I want to learn how to do is felt. I just think, has anybody felted at all? I want to learn how to felt so bad. I mean, I pretty much know how to do a lot of stuff, but that is one thing I have not done yet. It just looks so cool. I would love to make some of those cool animals. Just give me a second. I just want to make sure these things are sealed. Spot. There has to be a booger here. Oh, I'm shaky today. I didn't eat much for dinner, maybe that's why. And they kind of remind me of just your old-fashioned, inexpensive bunnies. So we got two kinds. You want to learn how to broider? Yeah, I haven't broidered. Hey, Janet, I haven't done that. Oh, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I want to do that. Hey, Becky, how are you? I want to felt. I like needlepoint. I'm just, some things I like to do and some things I just ain't got time. I don't have patience. Like, I see people do this diamond art and I'm like, just don't have time for that. I used to, like I said, we did a lot of, my mom taught us a lot of stuff as kids. She never let us do anything in the kitchen, though. She just let us, you know, if you wanted to learn something, she'd show you, but not the kitchen. Okay, so we got her two. Okay, we got to get cranking here. I'm on till 9, but after this, I'm going to my page. So if you want to join me on my page, you can, because we got to finish up our bunnies. Next thing we have to do, suggestion is to wear gloves when you're coffee staining with the grunge. This stuff will sit on your hands for quite a while, and after a while I don't mind, but I can only handle coffee smell for a while. Oh, cross stitch, yes. Those are things I haven't done in a long time. Okay, so now the next thing we got to do is grunge up our animals, our bunnies. Now, if you want a chocolate bunny, I suggest you get paint. This looks dark, but it dries light, and I'll show you once we get to that point. So just saturate it as much as you can, okay? You could put cinnamon on this if you really wanted to, but I don't want to do that. So just get a lot, saturate this baby, because this is gonna have to sit outside to dry. It was in almost 80 today. It's cold this morning, and then all of a sudden we're 80 degrees. Not a problem. I opened everything up on the patio. Looks nice. So see how nice that's going to be? Oh, God, yes. That is still one of my things. Oh, your twin does it, Dorothy? That's cool. The kids do it a lot, too. I don't know. Probably it's because of my eyes more than anything. If I had good eyes, I wouldn't mind, but I don't have the greatest eyeballs. Just saturate it, because this stuff will go sit outside in the sun, because we want it saturated. And I'll show you once I'm done with these what they're going to look like. Because the baskets turned out really cute. That's why I can't wait to show you. Okay. So he is super, super saturated, you guys. Oh, you too? Oh, yeah, that's right, Dorothy. You're in Texas, too. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take, we're done with these guys for now. So he's just going to sit in this container. I'll take him outside to dry tomorrow. So he's got to sit. Let's put him up against. Okay, let's get the next one. Okay, you're going to make a mess, but this is okay. You want to saturate them really good. Okay. Now, these turned out really cute when I show you the ones that are dried. Like I said, it took quite a few hours, even in 80-degree heat, to dry. I am saturating them heavily. When you make this coffee grunge, guys, I think it's better to have it a little darker. I just think it looks better darker. So I added extra coffee, accidentally. I should say I accidentally. Hey Taylor, how you doing, sweetie? That's my daughter. I accidentally poured the water into my instant coffee. So it became very dark, and it was perfect though. It was meant to be. So, and I make lots of this because I do a lot of fabric coloring and stuff. Saturate it. Make sure there's no whites or light colors. Okay. So now you have two bunnies. They almost look chocolatey. Oh, thank you for the stars, Kelly. I appreciate it. So, okay, so now these are, this one is done. He's got to sit too. They won't be ready today. So let me clean my mess. Like I said, I don't mind coffee, but I can only handle a scent of coffee for so long on my hands that never seems to disappear. Okay, now let me take a wet rag to this. Get that cleaned up. Okay, so this is what they look like when they're dry. Just one coat. Now, if you want them darker, my suggestion is take and do like dark paint. Oh yeah, I'm ready for some warmth. 19 in Vermont. I want to go to Vermont sometime. Taylor, are you resting? So here's your bunnies. This is what they'll look like when they're dried. Okay? So the next thing I want to do is playing with their noses. Now, I'm going to do both sides of this bunny so you can kind of see them from both sides. I just looked at a picture and freehanded my bunnies. But if you guys think these are good enough, I can take pictures of them. I have to take them and then I have to print them off to see if you were to get them, if they actually would turn out that size. I can always do that for you guys. I've done that with my Halloween stuff. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take their nose. We're just going to take some pink on the nose. You don't have to do a whole lot, because their little noses are pink. So we're just going to add just that little bit of pink, okay, just to the tip. You and your dog's in bed? Spoiled brat. She's got a German Shepherd who's like a biggest baby. Okay, so we're going to do here. Now, put as much as you want or as little. So we're going to just put it in those. Oh, that's right. The back side doesn't get it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to do the eyes. Do the eyes. I'm going to make these a little bit bigger as I go in a circle. Okay, and we got to try to remember on this side where it is. Just take the back end of a brush. Don't go too big, go kind of small. It's just cheap Dollar Tree LA Colors blush. Hey Stephanie. Hey Deborah, how are you? Okay, so now I do want to, I'm debating, should I do anything to his nose or just leave it pink? I was thinking of still doing his nose a little bit. Should I do his nose a little bit? Hey Cindy, how are you doing, sweetie? I loved your stuff you made. Should I do that little darkness on his nose or just leave it pink? What do you think? Should I just leave his nose pink? It is primitive. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know. Careful. Thank you. My brand new shirt I bought. I'm covered. You guys got that? So do I want to put a little darkness on that nose or leave it? You think I should just leave it with the pink? Maybe I should leave it. Here, let me do that. I want to put a little dot in his eye. just put a little dot in his eye. Just a little tiny dot. Little dot dot. Leave it. Okay. Okay, so we just got a simple little eyeball and eyeball, okay? I'm gonna dry this real quick. Now remember, if you want, hang on. After this, when my time is up at 9, I'm going to my my page, so I can finish up the baskets, okay? So if you want to follow me, you can. I do want to put whiskers on him. I have some metal whiskers. Is that Loving Chating? What is your first name? Did I say that correctly? Welcome. Just gotta make sure it's dry, otherwise. Hi, Griselda. How are you, sweetie? The baskets are gonna be really cute, guys. I'm proud of myself. Can you tell? Thank you. I worked really hard this afternoon figuring out what I'm gonna do. Okay. So we're not gonna mess with him too much. I did want to put just a simple. I think we're just gonna put this simply around his neck. Try not to let his eyes get messed up. Like I said, we'll finish him up on my personal page, my business page, just not on Craft Around the Clock. And if you guys are not following Craft Around the Clock, you should be, because they're awesome crafters. I mean, seriously, some awesome crafters. Okay. Okay. So we have him, he's done. And remember, you don't have to do much, because what we're gonna do then next is gonna be the basket, but that'll be after we're done. Okay, I gotta put his little whiskers, I gotta find his thing. I do wanna cut up a little bit of his whiskers for him. Just gonna do like 3 on each side. Watch these, here. You do this, so I don't blow them all over the place. You know me, don't do very well with little stuff. Okay, so let's just add a little bit. I'm gonna use my tiny glue gun. We're just gonna add a little bit right here. And we're gonna stick these 3 in there and then stick 3 on the outside. This is where I should have what do you call it? What are those tweezers? Does that look okay? Hi, Ruth. How are you, sweetie? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dorothy. Susan. Welcome, Susan. Does that look okay? Now I got 3 more to go. I'm going to put a little bit over here. See what I'm doing. I need a seeing eye dog. Yeah, I was having a field day. Then I'd go in the other room and I'm putzing and I'm like, oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do that. Okay, so we have that one and we have it on that side. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Just the tiny little whiskers is all he needs. Okay, I'm going to set him off to the side. Now we got to do this guy. We've still got time. We got till 8 o'clock. This one's going to have in here, same thing, blush inside his ears. Doesn't have to be real dark. I kind of like it to be less noticeable than too noticeable. Now I do want to make his nose. I'm going to make his eyes. The back of a paintbrush, the back end of a small paintbrush. Okay. I look at this so much, my eyes are crossing. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Now, I do want to make his nose. I always get fearful with making stuff. I need something with a that I can draw with. I'm going to draw. It's much easier to do, take your time, than do too much. Okay. How does he look? Oh, how does he look? How does he look? Thank you, guys. Hey, Sandy. Let's put the dot in his eye. You like how I do that? Then you guys can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So he's got the little eyes. Now he will have, I will get his little cheekers just a little bit here. I don't want to do too much. I wanted to put glasses on him so badly. I got my glasses sitting here. I so badly want to put glasses on him, guys. I think he'd be cute, but we'll see. Is Louise on here? Okay, let's go ahead and get his whiskers. Do some 3 of those 6 whiskers. Cindy, are you still getting that weird weather? The ice? I know you were saying something, you're getting weird stuff up by you. I'm just putting 2 dots of glue. Sometimes it glues over. We'll get that later. Need to get these in here. One looks like he needs a smaller one. Very tiny. Stuff does glue fast. Sorry, I gotta look underneath my glasses. Not that I'm blind. Well, yeah, I am, I guess. It's like takes total concentration on my book here. You little dork, get over here. Now, when it dries, pull what excess you have, because there's like strings. Okay, how does he look? Does he look okay? Sorry, guys. Ooh, 18? Oh, Bonnie, you guys, oh, no, that's why I live in Texas, guys. I mean, I know we get cold weather, but nothing like that. We do get really cold, don't get me wrong. We've seen our days of super, super cold. Now, this cheesecloth, I believe it is, or I don't know what it is. I get it from Walmart. It's in the cooking section. And I just buy it, and I just cut pieces off of it as I need it. There's no rhyme or reason, just make them look pretty. I'm not gonna put a bow on this one. We're gonna, actually we'll put him off to the side, and we'll put a button in him. What time we got? I still got 7 minutes to go. What do I do with my buttons? Now I expect you guys to all be trying this, okay? So now we have this bunny, and we have this bunny, okay? So I still have some time, so we're gonna go to the next phase, okay? I'm gonna put these little babies over here. We can do the tags last if you want. I wanna show you what I did. Oh, thank you. So this is the basket, you guys. This is done this is done by simply taking the wire baskets from Dollar Tree, covering it with whatever fabric you want. Thank you, Karen. Cheesecloth, that's what it is. Oh, thank you. And then putting a handle on this, but before you can do this, I'm going to just show you, but we're not done. I still got tags and stuff. So what I did is I took the Excelsior and I went and grunged it really, really well with coffee grunge and let it sit out in the sun so it would bake. So it makes perfect grass. So let me try to show you what I did with this. I forgot to bring my fabric over. What did I do with my fabric? I thought I brought it over here. Oh, there it is. It's underneath here. Okay, so I still don't know what I'm doing on this part. I was just going at the whim. I like the square one or the rectangular one only because I think it's easier to work with. So all I did is took this fabric. I'm not even quite sure what kind of fabric this is. Maybe a linen. I got 5 minutes. A linen, okay? So don't forget, after we're done, we'll complete everything up with on my normal page. Let me just wipe this up because I'll probably get stuff on something here. Sometimes it's I don't run a rush. So all I figured out, the best thing to do is to grab it as you can, because you're going to come, unless yours is really, thank you guys, unless you have a lot of fabric, which this is not a lot. You just have to kind of keep pulling it over, and then we glue it as we go. And this thing is really a lot of fabric here. So let me move this off to the side. So let's just try to take, the square one's way, way easier. So let's see if I can figure out what size I need here first. We got 4 minutes left. We got 4, 4, 4, 4. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little bit more. And I think this might have been fabric that was in the dollar section or a $4 section at Walmart. Now go check their fabric out, you guys. If you go where their clearance is, they have awesome fabric on sale. It's always scraps. So the thing is to figure out how to get it all inside like that, okay? So this is where I have to figure it out. I think I had to do the sides first. Make sure I've got them about the same, okay? And then all I did is I glued it. So I'm gonna do this. I got 4 minutes, I'm still doing good. I put quite a bit of glue and try to adhere it to the outside fabric on the other side. This is already coffee stained, you guys. I'll take this side and do the same thing. Try to stretch it a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfectly even. It's kind of your choice. I'm not that good. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. Now, what I did here is I think I did this. How did I do that? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so this goes in next. So each side goes in first. 3 minutes, guys. And make sure you stay on this page if you're wanting to watch more of the other crafters, but I will be going to my page after this. So we're gonna keep going. It's kind of like when you put a box together. Careful with your hands with the glue. Hi, Rachel. We made 2 bunnies, and now we're working on the Easter baskets. These are primitive bunnies. We're not done with them. I'm going to my page after this, but I've got to do little at a time here. Okay, so now we're going to take this, and I'm going to cut some of this off. We got 2 minutes, guys. And then you'll see I'll be back on my page. Just try to find spots where you can kind of glue it down. I had these baskets for quite some time, and I didn't know what to do with them. Now, I know what I'm doing with them. Just making these little baskets are awesome. Because once you put the stuffing the Excelsior in there, it really makes a difference. Now do the best you can. It's nobody's gonna sit there and see it, so it's just you don't need all this excess. 1 more minute, guys. And And then I'll see you on my personal page. I mean, why did I say that? On my business page. Brenda, how are you? I made it. I created. If you guys want that pattern, let me know. I gotta play with it online. I'm almost time for me to go, and then I'll pop in real quickly on my real page. Because then the next person from Crafter on the Clock is up, and then it's their turn, and then I'll go on to my page. So we're just gluing this. So I just gotta watch. I don't want to overextend my stay. So hopefully you guys can join me, and then we'll continue on. It takes a little while, but you'll get it done. Go for it. Oh, guys, I'll meet you on my my business page. Love y'all. See you in a bit. Bye.